Hello everybody. What in the world do the kings of the earth, who it says in Psalms, conspire together against Yahweh Elohim and his anointed? So what? Where do I think we are in the geopolitical timeline? Well, I believe the last four kingdoms spoken of in the book of Daniel are about to arise. And that's part of the ram and he-goat prophecy out of Daniel. It talks about this king that goes to war against three kings of Persia. And I believe that to be Syria, Iraq, and Iran. And he is successful in that war in accomplishing the defeat of Persia. However, during that, the country that he comes from no longer exists as a nation state. It goes under, which I believe to be the first country of which the whole world is going to go under, the United Nations, which all countries unite, no borders. That should give you a little insight on what's going on down there at the border, down south. Oh, before I forget it, up there is the description box. Don't forget to click on the description box for links to in-depth studies on what I'm talking about today. At any rate, that country being the United States of America, and I believe it in the president of the United States of America leads us into war with Iran. Something else. Well, no. Let me stay on the subject. I don't want to chase any rabbits, which I'm well capable of able to do. The last four kingdoms that arise, and those kingdoms are represented. In other words, there are four kingdoms that come to rule over the world, the United Nations, and they are represented, which is the fourth beast, terrible beast. They are represented by animals. The first animal being a lion, which I believe to be Great Britain and King Charles, who wants to be the king of Jerusalem. And it has eagle's wings on its back, but it's plucked off during this war, World War III, if you will, which is the fall of the United States, is the eagle's wings being plucked off. And then you have the bear, which I believe to be the Russian red bear from the descendants of Esau, red Edomites. And it has three ribs in its mouth. By the way, I think if you add these up, you come up to 10, as in 10 kings, the beast with 7 heads and 10 kings. It has three ribs in its mouth, which in other words, it's not eating the ribs, okay? It's not eating or destroying them. They're part of what it speaks. And what it speaks is Russia, okay? The Russian bear is communism, red communism. And we also have, of course, red China, North Korea, and Cuba, which, by the way, I think there was a Russian or Chinese battleship that just docked in Cuba. Bay of Pigs? No, it's going to be much worse this time. Anyway, then the next beast is represented by a leopard. And it has four heads and 4 wings on its back. And I believe that leopard to be Germany, who's going to replace America. America's going to be given back to its original owners, which would be the Indians at a certain point in time in history. And the French, and actually Russia as well, parts of California. And the Spanish too, and also the King of England, 13 colonies. Anyway, where was that? Germany will replace the United States as the 5-member Security Council of this United Nations, which is the terrible beast, which is the next beast. That's different than all the rest. In other words, it's not represented by a country or a few countries, but it breaks it. It rules over them. But within it, like I said, is the 5-member Security Council, and Germany will replace the United States. And the wings as a fowl on its back, I believe, represents the rooster, France. Rooster being a fowl. And everybody's heard about the Leopard tanks that Germany has sent to Ukraine. And then, of course, I just mentioned previously the terrible beast. So, that's what's in store. And even though all attention is put on Ukraine, because it could be a whole bunch of good things like it was in World War I and World War II. It just wasn't one space. So there's going to be regional wars. China in its area, Russia to Ukraine, and without getting into all of that, I would like to thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and hit the notifications bell, and then hit the all bell so that you'll get the new videos that will be coming your way, so if you so choose. Anyway, have a great day, be blessed, and continue studying His Word. Be a workman, not ashamed. Okay, rightly dividing the word of Christ. Anyway, love you guys and hope to see you next time.